a bitch who think like her deep throat is good and her throat really like fucked up and tight. She just like and like fucking your shit up. Your shit like, God damn, that shit hurt.
Wait a minute. Wait. What's she doing?
The teeth.
Do that again.
I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it
Hey,
again.
do you got that?
You got that clip? Yeah, of course he has it, motherfucker.
Give it up. You got that?
Give it up for a good clip.
Nah,
for the
that's
show.
gonna be great.
Yeah.
That's a good clip for the show.
Cisco.
She's still impressed by simple stuff.
Hey man,
taking
what
it along
episode
home.
we on, man?
Shout out to all the project bitches who ain't lifers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the
And
project
if you're
bitches.
a lifer, man, and you keeping your shit
If you
together,
keep your shit clean.
together. I done been in a
You
lot
gotta
of project
clean.
bitches shit, and they be clean.
Yo, if I don't see a roach when I go to your apartment, shout out to you.
It smell like bleach all the time.
Facts.
She can cook.
When the roaches don't even want to be there.
I got stories, man.
When the motherfuckers
When
don't
they
even want to
skip
be there.
everybody place but they skip
your place.
everybody. They skip your place.
Yeah.
Everybody else. They skip.
Because you keep
Hey,
your
so
shit.
I ain't gonna lie though. I remember I had got an apartment. I remember I got an apartment, dog. After my divorce and shit, I got me a place. Nigga, the place. So you know how you go to the apartment and like they show you the one?
The model.
Yeah.
They show you the model.
Yeah.
Bitch, the model had roaches.
God damn. If the model got roaches, that's
It was dead roaches. It was
Yeah, they was dead, nigga.
And then the white dude who's showing it to me, he just grabbed him and was like, oh.
Oh, that's gross. Yeah.
like, nigga, you that used to him?
It was called Oasis. It was over here. It was
It's
over
not
here.
an
It's over
Oasis.
here. It's over here on Altamont.
I know
by
exactly.
the train
I
tracks.
know exactly the place, and I've been there.
By First White.
Shout out to Oasis, nigga.
A lot of Mexicans be out there playing soccer and shit.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I moved there, bro. Roach man, that shit was roach mammy.
Yo, that shit was
That's
a roach,
what I could do.
a roach oasis.
I was going through it.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
But let me tell you what I did.
Bomb,
Nigga, I dropped Lebanon on that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
I dropped so much bomb on that bitch. I bombed that bitch for 4 days straight.
See,
Bombed that bitch. I threw boric acid in that
Yeah,
bitch.
you got
I
to,
did
yeah.
everything. Nigga, I'm seeing the motherfuckers coming out like, oh, you got me.
No,
you got me.
Falling out and shit.
What's the rave? I ain't had to do
I'm
this.
talking
in
about
a-
the smoke one that
Yeah.
you put it in.
It's like a
Put it
rave,
in
every
you put it
room.
in smoke. Oh,
Yeah.
listen, I did that shit for 4 days straight. I put home defense spray in that bitch. Bro,
nah, see,
I had to clean a lot of dead motherfuckers. But
Yeah.
nigga, them bitches never came
Yeah,
back
they
in my
don't.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm
boy.
gonna tell you the trick though. Like I learned this from living up north. Like
I'm new,
you
by
gotta
the way.
you gotta bomb all the apartments around you. So buy bombs for your apartment, but then buy the ones over top of you, the ones under you, the ones next to you. Bomb all of the apartments around you, so that it forms a barrier. So it's hard. It takes longer for them to come back. If they do come back, it's gonna take longer.
I ain't do that, but I did with Nook. I got those when you spray them. I got like 6 of them. I put one in every room, the
I
living
bombed
room.
that bitch so many days.
And then those bombs. This is like a infomercial for those raid bombs.
The smoke
them bitches,
one.
Them bitches work.
They
boy.
work, bro.
They do work. They do
You
work.
you buy them, they work. No, they
Yeah.
go to crackling
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
and then they go then they go to the smoke.
And you just leave for the day. You leave for the day.
Better get your ass out there for the day.
You come back maybe like midway through the day. Open your windows.
Yeah.
And then you go leave for the day, bro. You if it's real bad, do it twice, and then you good, bro.
Bro, you know I did that shit 4 days straight.
And that shit gonna work.
Well, that's because there was like I said, there was roaches in the other apartments, and it was coming through.
Nigga,
there.
them bitches wasn't playing.
Those
And
built-in
then
roaches.
that it's a home defense spray. It works for like 8 to 12 months. When you spray it, it's a home defense spray. It's right at Home Depot.
Spray around the base
You
and
spray the
shit,
base.
yeah.
That shit works. That
yeah.
shit stop ants, spiders, roaches, all of that shit.
Well,
I got rid of them motherfuckers. Like
Shout out to the project bitches that be bombing the apartments and shit.
Now,
too.
because those projects or which is not always the same, the low income apartments where they got decades of roaches, where they got the roaches been there longer than the people been there.
roaches.
So it smell like roaches.
That's a roach smell.
That's is and if you
It's their crib. They indigenous.
nah for real, you can smell.
They're
You
indigenous
can
to the
see
fucking
where you can
apartments.
see where they had babies. What's the little booty that fall off a roach?
The
That's the
baby
egg.
ass.
The baby eggs.
The eggs. You ain't never seen them German roaches with that egg on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks.
I know you Mexican.
Hey, those Mexican roaches. You know, you seen the. It's really Mexican roaches, the big ones, the cucarachas.
Hey man, what the fuck is your name, man?
My name's just
What the fuck is your name?
My name's Jus Black, man. When I was running around in this city, man, I had a lot of beautiful young ladies who allowed me in their poking beans, their projects, who made me feel at home. Because them bitches be able to cook.
Facts.
And the ones who real clean, and they just a product of their environment, like they baps.
Yeah.
But they
Not the
should be
baps, yeah.
clean, they be fly.
Gotta have at
and-
least one go-to.
Yeah, and they gonna
Spain?
cook.
Yeah.
And they gonna cook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
I had a joint.
everything.
I had a joint like that. This way back, like 05. And I met this chick. So there was 2 different projects. So there was Last of the Courts, and then there was what was it? I can't remember the name of the shit because they just tore the shit. Ridley Circle and Last of the Courts. So Ridley Circle was the gutter, like the fucking gutter. Like that shit was just like everything went down there. You come in there, you better have a reason for being there type shit. Yeah. But then right next to it was Last of the Courts. So Last of the Courts was like, hey, when you made a step up from Ridley Circle, you moved to Last of the Courts. Like, hey, I got my shit together a little bit. So I met this chick, red bone chick, fat ass, like super thick. And I'm thinking like, okay, she got her shit together a little bit. You know, her apartment nice and everything. I go in there. Man, this chick, that was the chick. She was like, hey, I'm fucking her. She was like, you know, they want you to smack them on the ass and shit. Yeah. So I smack her on the ass. You know, you got a little light tap real quick. And she's like, nah, harder. So you put that cuff in there. Bow. She's like, nah, I want you to punch me in the ass. So
What?
this was going in like, when I tell you, by the end of the night, like at first I was uncomfortable with it. And then like every time I was like, boom, boom. And she started feeling it more. Before I knew it, I was in there beating the shit out of her ass. Boom, boom.
You always go dark,
We was
man.
talking about roaches.
Hey,
You
man.
always go dark.
She ain't had no roaches, though. She ain't had no roaches. And I could shout out to her for not having no roaches.
But shout out
man.
to the
That
girls
was what she liked, though.
that want to be something. They
That's what she like.
they going to school to be a CNA, but they strip.
Even if you stripping to get your motherfucking dollars, man. Get it.
I had one in Tallahassee, a project bill.
I need a project.
I used to go over there. She had that macaroni, not that macaroni, that spaghetti. That nigga come through with that spaghetti and E&J.
Oh, my God.
Those are the days.
Ooh, that easy Jesus.
Try to do that shit right now today. You're going to have a
And she
heartburn.
does, so she thought I was green because I ain't living the projects. She looked at me, oh, you a schoolboy, not knowing like, bitch, I'm from Sanford.
Yeah.
But I'll let you feel like that. And she was older. So I was maybe like 20, 21, 21. She was probably like 35 project bitch. You know the project bitch,
She was a lifer.
they got that look though.
Yeah.
They got that nice little dark skin.
It's knife, but it's,
you know the ones with that look though. Like they be clean,
but it's a little
but
rough.
it's something rough.
It's a
Yeah,
little
Like
rough.
they
there,
live
like,
rough.
They had a
bitch, you
hard
fighting.
life.
Yeah,
You been fighting
They live
your whole
rough.
life.
This bringing back so many memories.
But
I
she was a sweetheart.
I love these kind of
She be
women.
like,
bro.
yeah. She be like, yeah.
For then.
She be like, yeah, fuck.
For then.
She be like, yeah, fuck, nigga.
That's not a fucking sweetheart.
Nah, I
But she
understand.
meant it in the best way.
That's
you
some
know.
Florida.
way possible.
That's some Florida shit because I felt what you said.
Yeah.
She made
fuck,
sure you
nigga.
fed. I love it, man.
No, yeah.
I love
E and J, like I'll drink that E and J. I'll drink
damn.
that Palmer son E and J.
Yeah, Paul, that was that. You had to be young to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
You can't do that shit now. Like
That was
at this
nuts.
age.
But those
try to
women
drink
are-
Parmesan and E&J.
Those women like E and J because you can't do that no more. But you remember and you fun memories.
They yeah.
Like damn, I remember them women, bro. I remember them women. Fuck you good, cook for you. They going to school to be.
These hoes have a finger wave with the French rolls.
I love it, man.
Oh my God, Brandon, where they at? Where you at, boo?
The fucking hair, the fucking
finger waves.
the Janet Jackson braids from Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
Man,
She probably dead too, though.
damn.
Damn, that's just crazy.
The women who wanted to be somebody, man. Not even nobody big, bro. Like a CNA.
Yeah.
I remember them, man.
Push up to that RN, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, yo.
I almost shout out some people, man, but I had a good 20s, man.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Because if you had something going for you, you was a good. Remember when you could just be a good man? Like he's a good man. He got a job, he got a car, he got his own place.
Nah, you can't be that no more. You gotta be a scammer.
Yeah, now you gotta be rich.
You gotta be a fucking scammer.
You gotta be rich.
That's what they want. They want the fucking scam. Scammers fuck the game up. These scammer niggas fucked up the price of pussy. No, bruh. In general, I'm not saying because like not every woman is dealing with like trying to get a nigga that's rich, but if you go out here, you deal with a lot of these women, and just even online, what they talk all that shit like, oh, you gotta have this much money, you gotta buy me a fucking Birkin and da da da, and that's the real shit. Like these scammer niggas done fucked the game up because scammer niggas, a lot of them niggas was never like no like real niggas that's in the streets. They was never no like people that was really getting pussy before. They just knew how to come up with a scam. So now what they do is they get all this fucking money and they just be like, they see a bad bitch and they be like, here's $10,000 and a Birkin bag.
Nah, for real.
Can you please give me some pussy? She'd be like, no. All right, well, here's another $50,000. And he just pour money on their ass. And so now they've gotten used to hoflation. They've gotten used to hoflation. So then on top of that with OnlyFans, these niggas, them scammer niggas, is just gonna be like, psh, they pay pigs. So they done fuck the price of pussy up. So now you got these bitches who like look like booger wolves that's running around here. They done been ran through and they still feel like you supposed to give them $100,000 just to fuck them.
With unrealistic expectations, man.
Completely delusional and
Man,
unrealistic.
that's nuts, man.
We know one that was asking for a raise.
Wow. So you gonna put that on the thing?
I'm talking about mother.
Fuck it, put it on there, nigga.
They don't look no way. Motherfucker say, give me a raise.
Bitch wouldn't understand what I'm talking about.
But that first 15
Would you give you a raise?
that first 15 minutes was an ode to project bitches, man.
Project bitches, man. Shout out. You know what? Take a shot for the project bitches, man.
Give me a
we love them though.
project
You know what I'm saying? We,
No,
we
they-
talk shit about them.
make the earth
we
go.
talk shit about them.
They
but
make the world
on some
go.
real shit. If you got a project bitch in your corner, that motherfucker gonna make sure you good. Like regardless, she gonna talk shit. These is motherfuckers that will risk their entire like place of living for themselves and their children to have you in there if you really need to be there. Cause your ass ain't supposed to be there as a man. You feel me? Like you ain't supposed to have no nigga in your
for real.
crib. And they will risk their entire existence for you.
Now, for real, because all your clothes in the trunk. Nah, see, Cisco don't know this part of the life though.
You gotta keep your shit
In those
truck.
low income or those project places that's government subsidized,
You keep it
a man can't live there.
real shit.
So you really have all your possessions in the garbage bag, in the closet, or in the
Don't
corner.
keep a shoe in there. Don't let me give on my Hotep shit because I'll tell you all about the projects.
Because they come
On
in
my
and do
Hotep.
they do an inspection.
Yeah. That's how they destroyed the black family. But cheers to the project bitches.
Cisco, you know about inspections? Yeah, man. You had to clean your whole house.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that
okay, yeah.
nigga better not be in there either.
Yeah.
Nigga in that motherfucker, you find a goddamn shoelace from a nigga in that bitch. Your ass out of here, bitch.
You got to go.
You got to
is
go.
this? Damn. That's some Mexican shit you just said.
God damn.
But that's normal for you.
He's
There's probably three of y'all in the closet.
I talk that poverty shit, but nigga,
Damn. Elion and fucking
hey man,
Jesus.
not Elion.
You know somebody named Elion. No?
Elion can stay.
Elion is like James in Mexican.
Speaking of, no, it's not. No, it's Cuban. That's Cuban. Elion is Cuban. He was from Cuba. Because that's what they were saying. That was from Cuba because fucking, remember he was talking about Elion can stay.
Oh, yeah,
He
he
was from
came-
the other side of the island.
Yeah.
If he was from the other side, if he was Haitian, oh no, send his ass back. Speaking of project bitches though, first off, my name is OGG Runna, aka Red Light Runner. So, but speaking of project bitches, this comes from my city, and it made national news. The high school track star that hit the other runner in the back of the head with the
That's
fucking
nuts,
baton.
man.
And then,
That's from my area.
I am lodging.
Hey yo, that's how you know. Like they had to mean it was like a bitch be crying like this and still be lying like a motherfucker. Like yo, everybody can clearly see
You caught back in.
that she started beating you and you cocked that shit back and hit her in the head. Boop.
But I'm mad at the motherfuckers who was there with her talking about something. We here for you. You didn't see that?
Yeah.
Standing with her?
She did a press conference.
Hey, listen.
Bro, I'm so tired.
Yo, you know what, man? Yo,
Have you ever seen a group of women that all agree
no
on the same-
accountability.
agree on the same lie and the accountability?
No accountability, dog.
There you go. Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of. Is like, yo, women really grow up with no accountability, dog.
It's the princess treatment.
Because how could you see that video?
Everybody's seen it. You can't.
Because
Even,
I looked in the comments of every time that was posted at different sites.
And find another way to say that ain't happened.
It was one person in there every time I looked, it was at least one or two
Say
people to be like, well, I kind of see the baton getting caught in the girl's shirt and she tried to pull it out.
and then smacked her with it though.
The lady pulled the thing back and hit her with force.
Clearly, like even if it got caught in her shirt, you don't have to hit her.
And
You can just keep it back there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
and then hesitated, looked at her, and kept running.
yeah,
And then you got the audacity to be crying and say,
snot bubbles.
people, it looks like people.
No, you did that.
No, you definitely hit this young lady.
And when you gotta say, people ain't gonna believe me when I say this. When people say that, they fucking lying.
It's on video, dog. I mean,
first off, I know where she's from. She's from Portsmouth, right? And Portsmouth, Virginia, is gutter as a motherfucker. Like it's just all hood. And Portsmouth bitches are notorious for fucking bitches up. Like they are notorious for it. So clearly, she hit that girl in the head on purpose. Like I don't care what you say.
Nigga, she cocked back and bam, her ass, bro.
Like it's the no accountability that makes the story, I guess, even bigger because she's on there doing press conferences like, "Yo, I didn't do it." Well, she just fucked her whole situation up. She's gonna be a lifer in the projects.
Bruh, a bunch of grown people sitting there allowing her to do that. Like that's crazy. Like that's like, she's 17, man. At 17, we did a lot of crazy shit, and
Her emotions got so fucked up involved.
yeah.
And that's the problem. It's come to a point where she's been allowed to have those outbursts and emotions for so long that she did it, and then when she finally got caught, it's always the same shit. Oh, I didn't mean to, da da da. And then these motherfuckers are still allowing it because they're standing
she meant
behind
to.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're standing behind her and giving her no accountability in the situation.
She for sure meant to.
Because one thing about sports,
She clocked that motherfucker too.
with sports, you running, your adrenaline going, it's competitive. Her hitting her is not even that crazy. You emotional, you in the moment. But after that, doubling down and saying, nope, I didn't do it. Like you really just did the Eddie Murphy?
But see, we
front of
talked
the
about-
world?
We talked about the intrusive thoughts last week, and that's the thing. That was an intrusive thought that she said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna act on this bitch."
I'm about
You know
to
what
hit
I'm
this.
saying?
She about to
hit
beat
this
me,
bitch.
and I'm not finna lose.
About to clock this bitch. Because them batons ain't really heavy, but it's heavy enough to fuck you up. That shit gave her a concussion.
Bro, because she accidental,
It ain't gonna give you no concussion.
but her really doing it because it's an unnatural movement, bro. Bing. It's like,
That nigga running, that nigga said,
It fucked her stride up. when
Yeah.
she like it's.
you might have could have caught
She
the
fucked
beat
the
the
stride
bitch running.
if you ain't
Yeah.
hit her. If you just kept running, you could have caught her.
like, man, you are
You know what I'm
nuts.
saying? You took time to cock back.
She
and
caught
pop
that
this
bitch
in
back,
the head.
boy. She
Hey
hey,
man,
man, open up shop.
she damn sure did.
She might be one of them lifers, man.
Yeah, no,
Let me
she's
ask y'all something.
definitely a lifer. She a
Let me ask
lifer.
y'all niggas some shit.
Her shit smell like roach spray right now.
Just, no. Them hedges though was on point.
The baby hair.
The baby hairs was on point.
I'm
During
so over the baby hair trend.
I
not
don't
a
really
baby
like
hair
it either.
person anyway.
That's for the young girls.
I never met a good person who got baby hair like that.
That's them YGs. Them
Yeah,
YGs.
That is,
the
that's
YGs
true.
love it. They
It's a
love it.
YG girl.
Yeah, they like the baby. The younger. They like that. That's their thing, man.
That explains the no accountability though. It's that
true.
whole shit where it's just like, hey,
So
I took 4 hours to do my baby hair before I came to this interview to say that I didn't do this bullshit. But yeah,
So listen, y'all ever been dealing with some shit with a woman who was doing some shit? Y'all, you know, y'all sexual, y'all getting it in, and she's doing some shit that she think feels good, and she's actually hurting you.
stop! You're hurting me.
You're actually being hurt,
Yeah,
but you don't want to tell this motherfucker you're hurting
yeah.
because you don't want to hurt their feelings.
It's like one example is like a bitch who think like her deep throat is good and her throat really like fucked up and tight. She just like and like fucking your shit up and your shit like, God damn, that shit hurt.
Or
Wait
the
a
teeth.
minute. Wait. What's she doing?
The teeth.
Do that
I'm
again.
not doing it again. I'm not doing it
Hey,
again.
do you got that?
Do you
Cisco?
got that clip? Yeah, of course he has it, motherfucker.
Give it up. You got that?
Give it up for a good clip.
Nah,
for the
that's
show.
gonna be great.
That's a good clip for the show.
Cisco.
But that's what I'm saying is when she gawking in that motherfucker like
Nah,
in the
but
back of
that's
that
gonna
goddamn
be
throat,
great.
that shit hurting. I'm not doing it again.
He got it already,
Yeah,
so
I'm
it
not doing
don't
it again.
matter.
He already got it. He already got the clip. But you damn sure know what I'm talking about though.
You can see that. Can't you?
Yeah, I was gonna let you live too, but it's like,
No. Fuck it. It is what it is.
You ain't have to act it out because we was with you. We was following you.
Yeah, but maybe the audience wasn't. And fuck it, we got a good clip out of it. But either way, but you know,
Because you
but
gonna be gawking.
But you know what I'm talking about though. When that motherfucker hit the back of that shit,
That
and
nigga
they,
always looking at me like
and they throat ain't opening up like how it's supposed to, and that motherfucker hitting the back, that shit fucked up. That shit hurts.
Cisco, you don't want that?
But you say the audience might not follow you.
Detroit not opening?
Detroit not opening.
I ain't never had a Detroit not opening.
I have.
But you was like,
I'm sure that hurt.
It sucks, bro. That shit's like it's like banging your dick up against this.
I'm gonna be like, but you gonna learn today.
You gonna learn it, but guess what? You ain't gonna stop her though. She gonna keep going. You be like, goddamn, that goddamn deep throat is I'm like shit. Bitch, stop it. And then you gotta grab her head for a second. Oh, hold on.
Today gonna be the day you learn.
when you got to stop.
But I come through battered and bruised, but you gonna learn, goddamn it.
Yeah, sometimes I might tell her slow down. Slow down.
No, it's something endearing about a woman trying to please you and she's not good at it because it's like
Cause she's trying.
yeah,
She trying, yeah.
You really don't do this. You really don't do this.
She's trying to. And
Ain't
you
nobody-
just said, oh, look at my little motherfucker.
Yeah,
Don't know what
There's
she's doing.
nobody on this world
Yeah.
in this world that's gonna stop them when they fucking up and doing shit like that.
Because you
You're
like
not gonna stop 'em.
It's
It's the
yeah.
they fucking up, but it's still you turned on by the fact that they actually trying to do
Yeah.
some extra shit.
Oh,
You know
little
what I'm
whore.
Yeah, look,
saying? A little hoe, little whore,
I'm a little whore here.
little whore.
it's like you actually
I'm a little whore trying to be a whore in real life.
you actually not a hoe, but you know who you dealing
That's the
with.
thing, and that's the wild shit. Like that's the ironic shit about it. Is like you're not a little whore.
You know I've
You're
been
not a
around
hoe.
this block. And you
You trying to do some extra shit. And I'm
Will
trying
you
to tell
look
you.
at this?
Look at
Will you look at this?
Somebody come and look at this.
Will you look at this? Look at this. Just look at this. Will you look at this? Look at it. Look at this.
you got a little teeth there. Okay, you got teeth.
Yeah.
All right, go
Got
ahead.
a lot of teeth on
Come
there.
on up. Come on up.
I know you. Look, let's stop. Let's go ahead and
I
do some
just
other
love
shit.
the way that you think.
That's
Well,
you just-
motherfucker, that like when she get down there on them fucking balls. You know why all y'all laugh?
She get
you know
down
why y'all laugh?
She get down on her
Because you
balls?
know, on
I'm
your
laughing because
balls.
how you just said it so aggressively.
When she get down there on them balls. Cause but you know what I mean. That's why I said it aggressively. Cause they go down there aggressive. They like grab that motherfucker, and be like, and do all the crazy shit, and you like, nah.
And be like, boop, like, oh,
Don't do the boop.
ah.
The boop.
You don't know.
Hey, look,
That's not how you do it.
when you did the boop, I felt
Nah,
it.
but it's like, that's not how you
They
do
pop
it.
that bitch out. You like, oh, bitch, what the fuck?
That's not how you do it, princess.
I ain't gonna lie, the shit I was finna say was gonna not be appropriate for this game. And it didn't even have nothing to do with what the shit I was gonna say didn't even have nothing to do.
Yeah, that's
No.
crazy if it ain't appropriate for this.
So you wanna know what I was gonna say?
What? Yeah.
We gonna cut it out, right?
Hey man, fuck it, man. Shout out to Cisco for editing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's give it up for Cisco for keeping us safe.
We
man.
back.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
back. Hey, we had to edit some shit out just then,
Hey,
y'all.
man.
We went too far, y'all.
You know if it
We
go
went
too far on Gorilla Boy shit, then goddamn. You know it's bad. Man, okay.
Yo.
This time.
No, sometimes your dick just got the dick.
Huh? What? Huh?
Yeah.
And
That
we're
is-
back.
That is it, man. You know, because sometimes your dick just got a dick. So my question is, we all know who Dr. Ruth is, right?
Dr. Roof.
Yeah, I remember her. I know where you're going with this.
Did she die?
Dr. Ruth. I don't know. Is she
Let
dead?
me see if she died because we ain't heard from her in a long
I
time.
mean, she was old as fuck then.
She a legend though.
and
know
she
what I'm
knew what
saying?
she knew what to do with a
Yeah.
dick.
So this is the question because you
Nah.
know this.
She died in 2024.
Damn, she just
Damn,
died.
she just died.
Dr. Ruth just died.
96.
This
Re-
bitch was
Man,
born in this bitch was born in
rest in
1928
peace,
though.
man.
Man, rest in peace to Dr.
Rest in
Dr.
peace
Ruth.
to
No,
Dr.
rest
Ruth,
in
man.
peace to Dr. Ruth. She was telling these bitches how to do it, boy.
Real shit.
And she knew what she was talking about.
She showed the
point.
But I
pathway.
guess you can study pretty much anything.
Well, I mean, there's
that's
a certain amount of studying that you have to do, and then there's a certain amount of like experience
On the
that you have
job,
to
he's
have.
training.
You gotta have on the job.
Ruth
training,
was
you
on
know
the
what I'm
job. She was on the job.
saying? There's no way possible she wasn't.
Was she married?
Had to be happily, I'm sure.
Well, that nigga was happy.
She's like, yeah, for real.
She had 2 children. Dr. Ruth was 4'7".
Damn.
Yeah.
I told y'all about
them
the
little
midgets.
tiny little motherfuckers,
So
boy.
she
God damn.
Damn.
she went to Columbia University.
She was 8. She was a grown person
the
in
new
1946.
school, and she went to Cornell University. She Dr. Ruth.
So
man.
she came up through like in the 70s. She was like,
Through the Depression, through World War II.
And she fucked with black people. She was like a hippie for real.
yes, that's what I'm saying. She came up through the hippie
Yeah.
shit. So like,
Okay.
boy, she probably went through fucking a bunch of fucking hippies, bro.
Yeah, she was a hippie. If
She
you
went
really
through-
like look at her,
She was at Woodstock. She probably
Yeah, you
had,
could
like,
tell, like-
gangbangs at that motherfucker, and everybody.
So she was
to her
married
tent.
3 times.
I bet the fuck she was.
After 2 divorces, it was her 3rd marriage at the age of 32 to fellow Holocaust survivor Manfred Fred
Fellow, wait, hold on.
Winsma.
Fellow.
She was in
So
the
she was a Holocaust survivor also.
how you think she made it through?
That's how she made it through.
Damn.
The Ruth,
Cut. We're back.
No, you gotta
so,
cut.
so
Keep talking about
so
that.
Dr. Ruth was a Holocaust survivor, and her third husband was a Holocaust survivor. And that's
The one
when
that
she
she-
ended up. That's the one.
She ended up
Yeah,
riding
that
it
was-
out with
yeah.
him. Yeah, that's because when you talking about
I got
women,
a lot in common with that.
talk
She
about
had some dick
women
on the side though.
doing shit that's not comfortable during sex. If you go back and watch Dr. Ruth, she was on point.
Yeah, she gonna
Like you'd be like, damn, Dr. Ruth, if she would do that
She
thing.
would-
If I
Dr.
gave
Ruth
her
be like, you cup the balls.
yeah, you twist this south.
not too hard, not too hard.
And all of the nerve endings are in the head. You grab the head.
You'd be like, shit, yeah.
She knew what she was doing.
Nah, Doctor, you gotta.
Y'all give it up for Dr. Ruth.
When you get serious with a woman who ain't had a lot of action in her life, she ain't got enough miles on her, send her Dr. Ruth. So Dr. Ruth can really get her put her
Teach
down
her.
on game.
Yeah. So this is the question though.
We
It's
got
the question.
we can't
It's the
send her to
question.
Dr. Ruth.
This the question.
She probably got
Send the
YouTube videos.
Yeah,
though.
videos. Do you,
This is the question though. Would you have fucked Dr. Ruth at any point in her life? Like,
Let me look at some pictures of her.
that's what I'm saying. At any point,
Because I don't see me wanting to fuck Dr. Ruth.
but you know what she can do.
Cisco, can you pull up
You know what she could do.
the
with that dick.
Holocaust Dr. Ruth?
Not the Holocaust, Dr. Ruth.
She was in the Holocaust. I didn't make
She
that
was like
up.
13
She was-
when she was in the Holocaust, though.
Let's do it. Let's do 18-year-old Dr. Ruth.
Yeah, let's do 18-year-old.
18-year-old Dr. Ruth. Not Anne Frank Dr. Ruth.
Let's not do starved, like food depraved
Oh, no,
Holocaust,
yeah, I ain't
Dr.
fucking
Ruth.
Dr.
Let's not
Ruth.
do that.
No, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight.
She 4'7" though, so you
No,
know
I'm
that-
straight.
You know that's in my wheelhouse.
No, I'm straight.
So let me see.
God damn
Yo,
it.
I'm straight.
Look it up, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at her. I'm
No,
straight.
no, I understand what you're saying, but it's how you said it.
I don't see no young. I don't see no young Dr. Ruths though.
You ain't gonna see one. I'm
I,
straight.
I don't mind a hook nose every now and then.
Damn, let's see what Dr. What could we can't
take
can't
a
do
note.
this, guys.
I don't even want to look at a picture of her.
Yeah, I'm straight. I can't.
I don't even want to
4'7"
look at a
Dr.
picture of
Ruth.
her.
We on here actually looking at if we would have fucked Dr. Ruth.
But I'm just saying, like, yo, think about it though. Like, okay, now had you not seen her,
that's crazy.
had you not seen her, and you had not like, you know what I'm saying, been looking at these pictures of her right now, just based on what you know about her.
The expertise got it has to be something to
And
it.
that's what I'm saying. Like, let's just put it in a situation where, you know about her and your homie's fucking with her homegirl. And he bring her through for the 2-man. You know what I'm saying? He bring her through for the 2-man. Right? You know what I'm saying?
With
She
Dr.
come
Ruth?
through. Yeah, she come through for
So
the
what do
2-man.
you mean the
Hold
2-man?
on, just listen.
What is a 2-man?
Damn,
two-man-
don't say that because you sound old if you don't know what a 2-man is.
You finna
2-man
run one
is
on her?
No, a 2-man is like
Like
me
your
and you
homie-
and it, hey, I got me and my homeboy. Bring your homegirl.
Like,
So
yeah.
it's 2 girls,
Okay.
2
I
guys.
got my homie.
Because I be hearing that
You know
and I
what I'm
be like, back in the day, 2-man meant different.
So you know
Yeah,
about
that's-
her, right? You never seen a picture of her. You never seen a picture of this chick. You heard about all the skills that she got. She putting all these girls on around the city, da 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 da. And she like, yo, she bringing Ruth. You like, oh shit, Ruth? And then she get over there.
Dr. Ruth though, she a doctor.
Well, I mean, you ain't gonna call her Dr. Ruth if you.
I am. I'm a pop Dr. Ruth. I'm a
I mean, you will once you get to it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a groupie.
So
I would fucking
so-
just because she who she
okay.
is.
So she bringing your homegirl bringing Dr. Ruth through. You never seen a picture of her, nothing. So you in there like you getting hot, like you getting amped, like yo, boom, I'm about to fuck with Dr. Ruth, and then she pop in the room looking like the 4'7" Dr. Ruth,
old
right
lady
there.
Dr. Ruth?
Not even that old lady. Like let's put her in her prime.
There's no young pictures of Dr. Ruth. That's how old she was.
Well, yeah, she was that old.
I've been scrolling for 2 minutes.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's nothing.
We don't know how she looked when she was younger, but let's just assume. I'm pretty sure AI could make a picture of Dr. Ruth younger. So let's just say let's just say
Make it look like Anne Frank.
it's God damn Cisco.
Bro,
It will.
Hey, look, I'm about to buy you them fucking Kanye shirts, man. We about to get you a
Like,
couple
honestly,
Kanye
will.
shirts real quick because your heart goes out to everybody right now.
Dr. fucking Root. Man,
What I'm saying is, so all right, so it's 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Your homie bringing the joint through for the 2-man. You just left the club.
but she's famous Dr. Roof. Like
She's
a legend.
famous Dr. Ruth.
The legendary.
But you never seen her though. And then she pop up looking like how she looking 2, 3 in the morning off the drinks and all that good shit.
I fuck a legend. So that's my answer. I'm hit the buzzer.
And you know what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be crack. I'm a fuck.
You know it's gonna be crack.
That's my final answer.
I would probably go with I would hit her in the spur of the moment. But knowing
She Dr. Roof though.
like had I like okay so had I known before that she looked like Dr. Ruth, I'd have been like, I'd have probably canceled it. But 2, 3 in the morning,
She a
the
midget.
liquor.
She low key a midget too. So that's
she is,
that's
though.
my
She
thing.
technically she is.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Look, you in?
I ain't fucking Dr. Ruth.
She gonna do all the things.
I ain't
though.
fucking no midget or Dr.
All
Ruth.
the things your girl won't do.
So Dr. Ruth 47 and I ain't even on that.
Yeah, but you know. I mean, it's Dr. Ruth though. She going
It's a picture
She
of
gonna
Dr.
Dr.
Roof
Ruth
with
that
Billy Idol with his shirt off. That's a funny ass
That's
picture.
gotta be AI.
No, it really is. It's from the.
Let me
It's,
see this shit.
it's really Dr. Roof.
Oh shit! Yeah, no.
Dr. Roof was a legend,
Damn,
bro.
why'd you have to show me the picture? I don't need to see that. I didn't need to see the picture of
She
her.
the nurse.
But see, that's her at like fucking 80 years old
Yeah,
though. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like she probably looked presentable, at least.
No,
in the 40s.
I'm in.
In
47
the
and
late
she a legend.
40s, like mid 40s,
Yeah.
the mid 1940s. God damn, that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Dr. Ruth.
She was 18.
In
She was in 46.
1946, she was 18.
So 19,
She survived the Holocaust.
So 1949,
20,
Dr. Ruth.
21.
1952, Dr. Ruth.
No, I'm in. I
You know
might.
what I'm saying?
I
And then,
might.
and then
So
think
you
about,
fucking Dr. Ruth.
think about it.
Yeah, I'm in.
If you're in 1952
I'm giving it thought.
and you fucking a white girl in
And
1952,
She a hippie too. I know Dr. Ruth was a
so
hippie.
she was probably
Because she was
marching.
like she was an advocate for black people.
You know why?
Because they got the biggest dick.
There you go.
That's exactly why.
there I said it. So there it is.
No matter what nobody say.
Yeah. I'm in.
You
That's
fucking,
exactly
so you
what
fucking
it is.
Dr. Ruth.
I thought about it. I'm in.
Fuck it, man.
Yeah, Dr. Ruth couldn't catch this meat, boy.
You crazy? Dr. Ruth, is he talking? Because
2:30 in the morning.
you know Dr. Ruth the one giving
1952, Dr. Ruth.
she gonna be giving
I
game
don't know
to
what
you.
it's like.
That's but that's what I'm saying. You just based off how she looks. Sometimes you got to go for the heart
I ain't gonna find out neither.
and the throat.
What if she was only like
Oh, that's a good one. No, you got that's another clip. Sometimes you gotta go for the heart and the throat.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you said some shit just then. Out your mouth. Let me take a shot.
what if she on you like Lady Eloise?
I wouldn't even fuck with Eloise.
Marcus, you would fuck Lady Eloise?
Nah, bro.
You would Eartha Kitt when she was Eartha Kitt?
Yep. Knocking
Young
her
Eartha
down.
Kitt.
Catwoman?
Knocking her down when she was Eartha Kitt. The Eartha
Cat.
Kitt.
I'm on
When
Catwoman.
she was Catwoman, I'm killing her.
I'm on Catwoman.
Yeah,
I'm
ain't
standing
nobody-
in that
ain't too many
thing
people
raw
that
too.
ain't-
Let me
yeah.
see.
Yeah, ain't too many ain't going wrong.
Yeah, I'm raw like Eartha Kitt when she was.
I don't even
young.
think there was rubbers around when she was Eartha Kitt.
Nah, it was no need. Just do an earwax test and you in
there
there.
was no age.
Yeah, I was
You
fucking shit out
you
of
go
Eartha
get
Kitt when she
you
was
can go
Eartha
get a
Kitt.
goddamn penicillin
When
shot
she was
in
a
the ass back
Catwoman.
then.
Nigga, what is y'all crazy? Pam Grier knocking her down.
What if Dr. Ruth
yeah,
looked like
Pam Grier.
What if Dr. Ruth looked like Eartha Kitt?
Pam Grier
She
still
did
today. I
not. We
might
can't
hit her.
even find her.
That don't mean she
Dr. Ruth don't even have a birth certificate.
didn't.
Well, yeah, she was a fucking.
She was a
Holocaust
You want one?
survivor.
You want another one?
Yeah, she was a refugee, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, don't sip no shots. That's not what we do here.
You a dirty Mexican. I mean,
Hungover.
who you a dirty Mexican.
Because we was out here partying with the whites.
Hey, shout out to
we was out
Trap
here
Walk.
partying with the whites, man.
Shout
Shout out to Trap Walk, yo.
I don't think it was time for that still.
But you know what? Shout out to
Wow.
Trap Walk.
Shout out to Dr. Ruth, because yeah.
48 minutes in, but
I mean, yeah.
really,
So yeah,
Boy,
we
you got
yeah,
so
we
much
still
shit
got
to cut.
part 30, we got part 30.
But
Keep all of this shit too, though. Like,
Yo.
'cause, hey, we gotta let y'all know we say some crazy shit on here. To the
Hey, yo,
point
it's to the
where
point.
Sometimes it gets so crazy. We let shit go, but
Y'all
we say
hear
so
a lot
much
of crazy shit.
We don't have no woman here tonight with us,
I have no understanding.
so we don't have. We
fucking
are
crazy
all
it
the
really
way
gets.
stupid tonight.
Hey, yo, what y'all think about Imani Shumpert's or Iman Shumpert's divorce? Him losing everything.
I think that
What y'all feel about that? Because it's not like
he
Tiana
didn't
Taylor,
lose everything though.
Not everything, but
What
that
people
nigga
don't know
lost
is-
a lot though, bro.
No, but what people don't know is that nigga had a lot.
It doesn't matter.
So he ain't even. That's why he ain't even crying. So you know what? So let me tell you what the internet do. They recycle shit because it's actually an old story.
Yeah.
He made a video, a sketch about this where he was cracking about.
Yeah,
it.
with the little
Yeah, this is an old
handicap
story.
dude, yeah.
So this is something that they came to an agreement on.
Yeah,
See, Amari Shumper had different money. See,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
be talking that shit about what's her name?
Tiana
Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. She don't have his money.
But people,
She had some money.
No, but
not
people-
his
She
money.
don't have his
No,
money.
no, I know. I'm agreeing with
He
you.
has
100%,
a whole
yeah.
different money.
Yeah.
So those cribs, that man got so much other shit.
though.
Yeah.
You best believe that they came to an agreement with some shit. People like, oh, she did it. They came to an agreement
Yeah.
to the point to where that nigga did this shit 2024, early 2024,
Still.
to where they did this fucking whole sketch. He knew what he was giving up, and he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like you don't see him online crying
Crying
or none of
about
that
it,
shit.
yeah.
Because that shit ain't. Is it deserving? It's not. But what I'm saying is, it ain't. Motherfuckers like, oh yeah, that shit was a scratch out. Yeah, go on get that.
See, I see it. Go ahead. You was about to say something?
Now I was, but I was just gonna say people don't know how money work. So like we been around people. We all been around people that people would think have money and they don't have money.
Yep.
And we've been around people who had money and you would be like, I didn't know they had money.
Mm-hmm.
So like people be thinking because you on TV, you famous, your name recognizable, that you got a lot of money, or they'll think that because Amon Shumpert is not famous. So people to
rich.
people, but he's rich. But people who don't, people who
He
not,
ain't famous, but that nigga is
rich.
These motherfuckers want the fame.
Like a dumb amount of rich. So like people looking at it like, oh man, he gave up $10 million
He made good
and two
investments.
houses,
He
and
made good investments.
bro, this guy signed like 2 big NBA contracts
And made good investments.
and make good investments,
That's it.
And then he stayed in the NBA long enough to get that
Pension.
They have a pension.
Pension,
yeah,
That's a whole
pension
different
and all
thing.
that shit. Like it's different, dog. So it's like
So now, I see it. I see it two different ways. One side of me sees it is like, yo, I feel like your lawyer is still shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I still feel that way because like the lawyer, just as a lawyer, like if I'm doing my job and I know what the public perception is gonna be, I'm gonna fight to be like, nah. Either we're gonna have an NDA on this shit or we're gonna make sure she gets less. As an attorney.
no, but you know what? Because her mom was like making comments like on Shade Room and shit, and she said this stuff is sealed, so they both left with businesses, money, and property.
Yeah,
so
facts.
like, so really,
Facts.
it's just like when people be watching like net worth on the internet, they don't realize that's just a speculation.
Yeah.
Like people really
what they
think
feel
net
like.
worths are a real thing.
Yeah, no.
You don't know nobody's net
just what they
worth.
saying,
Yeah,
like,
so
yeah. You
so
don't know
like
what
it's
the fuck they
people
really worth.
speculating like, oh, he got this, he got that. If you've been married to somebody for almost 10 years, y'all got 2 children or 3 children, you want them to, especially
And
if you're
that's-
dealing with that kind of
that's what I
money,
was gonna say. My
you want
other-
her to have a couple houses and half of my money.
other side of it was like, yo, because it's situations where I've left people that I didn't even really fuck with like that and been like, here, man, keep
in
all that
good
shit.
in good positions. Like
Just
it-
here, man, keep all that shit. You know what? I don't even fuck with you like that, but keep it. And then I've left people that I really actually do love and
Yeah.
fuck with and been like, you know what? I still want to see the best for you. I still
Yeah.
want to see good shit happen for you. So that's why I said the other side of me understands like, yo, you know what, man? Take all this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm rich. Like, if I'm rich and I got my shit, I'm comfortable. I can live. My kids are going to live great. Take all this shit. But like I said, the other side, the standpoint for me was like on the attorney side. Like the attorney is going to look like shit. Like his business is fucked right now.
Nah, because that's just people who don't understand though. Because I look at news headlines and then I know how news headlines are written, and I know like, oh, that's not what people think. So it's like, so people hear $10 million in 2 houses, they be like, oh shit, he lost $10 million. Yo, the guy was worth like $70 million or 20. Even if he worth 25 million, that's like when Chris Rock got a divorce and he had to give a certain amount of money. He like, yo, I'm still really rich. Like it's not what people think. Like if I got 20 and we split 10 down the middle, I still have a whopping $10 million.
See, we're looking at that from a state of being like, hey, you know what? I get it. Like, we understand it. But even still, it's a bunch of rich motherfuckers that's still like, nah, fuck that.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I want you to look up how much Jeff Bezos gave his ex-wife.
oh no, I know. And then she gave that shit away to fucking charity.
She didn't give away all of it.
Nah, yeah. She
But
gave away a nice amount.
when you realize, and Jeff Bezos didn't flinch, because once you get to that threshold,
He made that shit back in fucking interest.
it's just a number.
Yeah.
At that point,
Yeah, he make it back.
that's what Kanye was saying before he became billionaire. Like, you get to a certain status where like it ain't even like what you think. It's really just the status.
Because now you just here doing whatever you want to do.
Back in the day, they said, now this is before, life was fucked up how it is right now. But back in the day, they were saying, yo, if you make $120,000 a year, then you'll never be more comfortable than that. That's what they said.
That ain't shit now.
That's what they said.
Yeah,
now that's poverty level. If you make
That's
it under
the fucked up
120,
part
you're
about
poverty.
this shit.
It ain't poverty, but it ain't what
No,
you think.
technically, like legally speaking, you're in poverty level now if you're making under 120. So it's like which is crazy. But before all of this shit
But
happened,
the dollar ain't shit no more.
Yeah.
The dollar down there 6 cents.
Wait till they motherfucking unify all them countries in Africa and make that goddamn African dollar. Oh, we gonna be real fucked.
With the real resources.
Yeah.
Like, our money is backed by nothing.
That's why they killed Gaddafi. But that's a whole nother story.
I'm moving.
Our money is backed by our Social Security.
I'm moving
numbers.
to Ghana, bro. If I make it to 40, I'm moving to Ghana.
Motherfucker
I'm
told me
moving to
do
Thailand.
that.
Nah, for
moving to Thailand.
what,
I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers, I heard both of those.
I'm moving to Thailand.
Ghana, Thailand. Ghana giving citizenship.
Yeah.
I got a partner that built a house. It wasn't Ghana though. I forgot where it might have been Nigeria. Cause people have this.
You say you moving with Ghana.
I'm moving to Ghana. I'm moving to Ghana. No.
Moving with Ghana.
Either Ghana or gonorrhea. But so
Oh,
but people have this ideal about Africa where it's like poor. Where it's
hell no.
it's
that's
more,
where all the resources from.
it's more billionaires in Africa, in the continent of Africa, than any other country.
So y'all know when y'all see them lists of the richest people in the world.
Yeah, a lot of them. Be
But no, listen. No, the list that we see is
They try to push it to
it's
Middle
public.
Eastern.
It's
the
public.
list we see is Elon them.
Yeah, it's the public rich people.
Them sheiks and all of that shit. Them niggas got $1 trillion.
That's what I'm saying.
They not
Shit.
public. They not public.
That's
Yeah,
still- they
them
still
niggas
even
got
try to
another
push it to-
dollar. Them niggas got more. Them niggas got money we ain't even like. They shitting on Elon.
They still
Yeah.
try to push that shit to just like Northern Africa or the Middle East.
Yeah,
because they try to
shitting on
separate
them.
the Middle East from Africa.
Yeah.
But it's fucking
These
Africa.
these
know what I'm
motherfuckers
saying?
are princes and kings and all kind of shit. These motherfuckers' net worth is some shit that they ain't even you don't even know their net worth. They ain't even putting it up there.
They the real press the button motherfuckers.
Yeah, they the real
This
like.
nigga Elon over there trying to play puppet master, but these niggas is really puppet
Yeah, like
masters
it's
of the world.
they
It's like,
dealing with, because their money they don't record. Like, they don't say how much this
don't
how
have
much
to.
this how much money I made. That's what people be talking
don't
about,
have to.
like money and this Elon got this. Like, them sheiks who fuck up $40 million and $50 million, it's different, dog.
And that ain't even fucking up to them.
Yeah, like it's
These
different.
niggas own oil and
Yeah, bro,
they
like
own,
it's
they
different.
own natural resources
Oil is the
that
thing.
these motherfuckers want to steal from them and you can't get it.
It's different, bro.
They coming through that. They coming through on a whole nother level of like life.
Yeah.
But I definitely moved to Africa. My boy, he a couple of my homeboys married to African women. One like I think Namibia.
She
which
got
like,
ass.
I can't. These my friends' wives. These like my real friends' wives.
So does she got ass though.
These my- but
Because you would ask us that.
yeah, I would have. But it's got nothing to do with you.
It's got nothing to do with me at all.
But he built a house. He building the house. I think the house done. He building the house over there though. Because in Africa it ain't credit and shit. You gotta have the money.
That's everywhere else. Other
Yeah,
than
yeah,
here.
except for here.
Like that's it. What we've been so trained to believe is that credit runs the fucking world, and it does
it
not.
doesn't.
Because our money ain't backed by nothing.
It's nothing. It's fiat money. is fucking bullshit.
Our money is
Once we left
backed
the
by
gold standard,
nothing.
we left the gold standard because we understood if we kept going with the gold standard.
I'm gonna not talk about this
that-
too deep. Our money is backed by our social security numbers.
Well, yeah.
Our
you got
money
the
is
birth
backed by
certificate
our
and the Social
lives.
Security, yeah.
Our lives is what is the collateral on our
Fiat
money.
money is money.
And that's
that-
why they kill us.
Yeah.
That's why all of the shit that's banned in other countries that you can't eat or you can't have, it's not banned here because our money is backed by
Because
our
that's
fucking
killing four
lives.
birds with one stone.
Yeah, that's
If
what.
you,
And these
if you
people
got
don't understand.
insurance, if you got medical shit
on,
going
man.
on, you gotta pay for all of that while you're still alive, and then people will go.
We have the
all
cure.
way
We
out,
have the
and then you
cures to
die.
so much stuff
And then
that we won't
cash
give
in
out
on it.
because we rather you take the medicine
Yeah.
because the medicine makes billions
Big
of
pharma.
dollars.
Big pharma.
Our money, our fucking currency is backed by our lives.
The last album I made was called Big Pharma, and it talked about a lot of that shit.
Yeah, that's
it's-
what it is.
yeah.
America's a fucked up place. I ain't leaving this bitch until, like Jeremy said though,
Till I
like,
get
hey,
paper.
let me get this. I got it
See, that's-
because once you get your ass over there, now you got to have
You gotta
paper.
have
You gotta
paper.
have it.
You gotta
yeah.
have paper.
You gotta be straight,
Shit is cheaper.
or have something still
But you gotta
running
have that
over
paper.
here.
But look
Have
up,
something still
like
running.
look up Lagos. Lagos
Yeah,
is
Lagos
beautiful.
Lagos is beautiful. Lagos is
You can live. You can live
See,
real
I-
good in Lagos, and you because a lot of things we just accustomed to.
And then I can't leave my parents right now.
I'm
Take-
looking at
My parents getting older,
they won't go.
and they no.
Yeah, they
My
won't.
mother
So
go.
so what? So what has that? My parents ain't going.
My mom's a go.
Yeah, my parents ain't going. My parents was not them Panthers. They was them Christians.
Yeah. white Jesus is a
White
So
Jesus
that-
is the worst drug.
Oh,
That's
God.
the worst drug
Don't
known to
make me
man.
do it.
White
Don't- hey, do
Jesus
not-
is the.
We can't make this a clip. My mama be mad at us.
We ain't gotta make it a clip, but white Jesus
so I
is the
can't.
worst drug known to
So
black
I can't.
men, black people.
I can't. So I gotta sacrifice what I can't because I gotta be here. But once they not here, I'm willing to leave this bitch.
See, Lagos. Let's go to Lagos.
I'm willing to leave this bitch.
Hey, look,
It's a
once
lot
You
of-
feel me, Cisco?
when my kids is fully grown, I will get a crib
willing to
in
leave
Thailand,
once they're not.
Lagos, Ghana, because you can buy all these cribs if you have enough
It's
money.
better
you can
over
buy
there.
these cribs
Yeah.
and you can just boop, 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 and hop back and forth. And then when you want to come back to the U.S. and fuck around, you
Yeah.
be like, hey, I'm still a
It's
citizen.
just
like, you know
Africa.
what I'm
It's
saying?
like it's the people. They look like me. That's the only thing. Like Thailand is cool. I can go to Thailand because I used
You'd
to
be
work.
surprised how many people
I used to
in
work
Thailand
with a
look
dude
like
who used to always be like, "I'm moving back to Thailand, and this is where I used to live." He could have been lying, but he was showing me like little spots because it's cheaper to live there. But because
Bro, I look at it all the time.
if you
It's
take
beautiful out there.
$250,000 from here and you
That's
go
like
to
$5
fucking
million.
yeah, you go there.
It's like $5 million.
So if I would have if I would have been left there, if it wasn't for my parents here, I could have been left this bitch and been bizalling.
Bro, you take 200,000 to fucking Nigeria.
I could have been left this bitch and would have been like
Good.
and could have been in that bitch just
And that's the thing. When you look at Nigeria, like the cities in Nigeria are beautiful.
beautiful, bro.
The high rises, things of that nature. But
Beautiful,
the
bro.
things they show us. it's
Yeah,
just
but that's on
niggas with
purpose,
bones
though.
in their noses. Yeah.
they purposely showed us this so they can go steal it.
yeah.
With that and to make you feel like you ain't shit. So
Yeah.
you can't go get
Steal
it.
it,
how
you
they
ain't
get it.
shit.
Because I was looking at Burna
And to separate you.
Burna Boy did like a tour of his house. Man, this motherfucking house so fucking beautiful. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I knew that shit like 400,000.
That nigga don't even live here.
Yeah.
That nigga like, I got that money, I got some
would
shit
you?
here,
live home.
but
Why
I'm
would you? Yeah.
home.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the place he got.
have
home.
Exactly, like nigga, I'm him.
I have like a little apartment here.
The place he got
That's
at,
about
the
it.
place he got where he from in Africa, bro, it's a fucking big ass, it's a Drake man. Imagine, because you know Drake live crazy. Imagine that shit in Africa, bro. It probably costs a quarter of what Drake spent.
Man, no, that shit.
It probably cost
that nigga spent
eighth.
that nigga spent 300 racks.
Yeah.
And got some shit that got some shit that's worth $5 over here. It'll
Yeah.
be motherfucking
5-10 mil. At least.
easy.
Shit, 500 'cause
more than that.
Because Drake crib in Canada, I think they said it was like 500 million. It's like something crazy.
$500 million
Yeah, like-
for a house is fucking
Did you see
ridiculous.
Drake's house in fucking
I
Toronto?
saw it. I
that
saw
shit
it.
is
I did
fucking.
see it.
dumb.
He's nuts.
They caught what they
And Canada ain't cheap.
no.
Nah.
What
It's
it-
expensive.
Well, it's over top of capitalism.
Yeah.
Like they're the silent recipients of capitalism.
But you also
Yeah.
gotta understand he run shit over there.
Yeah.
So that he didn't spend that.
He's a king. He's
he
a king.
spent some of it.
No, this
No,
what
I
I'm
know
saying.
exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
It could be
he not-
worth 500 mil.
Somebody gonna
But
sponsor
being that he him,
Yeah.
a motherfucker like,
Somebody's
just
like,
put
hey,
this
we want
on
you
it.
to have it,
You
yeah.
him. We need it.
'Cause-
It helps their market over there.
Because in Canada, Drake is Michael Jackson. In Canada, like that's a ridiculous comparison outside of
Motherfuckers
Canada.
who couldn't even go there because
Nah,
they had
I can't
felonies
deny
and
that.
shit. They hollered at him.
At Drake.
I
yeah.
can't deny it. Yeah,
Go over there.
He's got Drake is the nigga for Canada.
Yeah.
You know, there's shit I say bad about Drake, but he is that nigga for Canada. Like I can't deny it.
But I think Africa to move, man.
Africa is.
I could agree.
Africa to move.
I could agree with that.
Africa is. The
And
fucking
Cisco,
move.
you say you want to send your mom back to Mexico, though.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to go.
You could get some good
mean-
property in Mexico too.
He
get
he
it.
knows this.
Oh.
That's why he want to send her back over there.
I get it though. Like you know what I'm saying. You don't.
She don't want to leave y'all.
You gotta think about.
Yeah.
You gotta think about
So
her,
it's just what I just said.
like her life before you too. Like you gotta think
She-
about those
She goes
things.
twice a year for vacation for like a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just
Hey, guess what? Hey, Cisco, just
the point, what her kids can make here, we can. She
You're good.
live like a fucking queen out there.
You're good.
We'll send you money.
But the thing about, so this the thing. Here, come here. Here,
see it's this
here.
though too, right? Cisco, no, go ahead.
This the thing though. So this what they don't give us. They don't give the minorities props. Because you heard what the first thing you said? For what you could do there, your kids here is going to make sure you live like a queen.
Yeah.
Minorities, we are very close knit with family. You heard me tell you the whole reason I won't leave the country, and when I could have, is because my mom and dad they're getting old. They're getting older.
Like I said,
and,
my
and
mama
they're
come
not
with
gonna
me.
leave.
And she'll move over there. I get
If
her
they
a
would
crib,
if
yeah.
they would say, "Hey, I leave," we would figure that shit out and leave. Because what am I doing here? What I'm doing here is chasing a dream.
But see,
Yeah.
Cisco, what I'm looking at is
Cisco,
also
come get this drink.
it's just
Now,
like
don't do that. Don't be
even
no
though
pussy.
even though we're not talking about Mexico versus Virginia or whatever, but it's my thing with going back to Virginia. Every time I go back
Promote
there,
yourself, nigga.
I got a negative stigma every time I go there.
'Cause you ain't
I can't
shit.
stand going there. It's not that I ain't shit.
I just have to say that.
I mean, I ain't shit on my own record, but
What you
like
doing?
there are like certain things about
Hey, one
that
day
area.
call me and you gonna drink
Like when I-
tequila, dog, and we gonna go stupid.
We gonna
Cause
laugh.
you won't drink it with me. One day we gonna go drink. We gonna drink. This one I'm finna move to Ghana though. We gonna take 3 shots of
Hey, listen,
tequila,
man.
and we gonna go out this bitch and spit on
Everybody that knows me and loves
people.
me,
Gonna be like,
everybody that knows me and loves me will never let me drink tequila because they understand what happens when I drink tequila. I'm a happy drunk and I do all type of shit, but I drink that shit right there, I get real fucked up. But like I was saying about Virginia, nah, it's real though. It's real. I don't know what it is about. Maybe I was a fucking slave in my former life that picked agave plants or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? They beat the shit out of me. But agave sugar makes me pissed off. I lose my shit on agave sugar. But no, like I was saying about like when I go back to VA, it's always, you know, I'm asking, yo, how you doing? Da da da. Oh man, you know, it's fucked up because da da da. And it's like, you got to hear all these sob stories and fucked up things. And you telling everybody like, hey man, just get the fuck out of there. Like get yourself out of this situation. And I think that's kind of where your mother might be at too, where she goes back there. She might have past traumas there. There's like when I go back there, I automatically feel trauma. I automatically feel these fucked up things when I go back home. And it's like, I feel at peace here. I feel happy here. I feel, you know what I'm saying? There's no amount of money or big ass house that can amount to the peace and the shit that I feel here versus going back home. And it's not even just looking over my shoulder for the bullshit, because I'm used to that, whatever. I'm ready for it, but it's more so of the actual peace that I get. The being able to breathe and being like, you know what, man, I'm here. And then when you go back and everybody telling you, oh man, it's fucked up. I just caught another case. My man died. Oh, you heard about this nigga got killed here and da-da-da. It's like, yo, you go back there and you dealing with all that negativity for too long, you like, man, you right back in the bullshit. And you know what I'm saying? You're not living healthy. Yo,
Bounce that ass, mount that ass. You hoes, bounce that ass.
Hey, speaking of bounce that ass, you know what's fucked up?
What?
What they doing to Biggie daughter, man?
yo, they talking so much shit about
What's
Biggie
fucked
daughter.
up about it?
You don't see what they doing to Biggie daughter?
She ugly.
Nose and yeah.
Does she look like her daddy?
Beauty
I,
is
see,
in
I,
the
see,
eye.
I seen a post on Facebook say, "I'm sorry, y'all, but she the ugliest motherfucker I ever seen."
Which is hurtful. Which is fucked up.
Yo,
It's
that
fucked
is
up. It's
so
fucked up.
fucked up.
It's fucked up. Hey, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. To show.
your hands off.
Soft me.
Because hey,
But no, that is so. It's fucked up. Like yo, because that girl ain't do shit to nobody.
she at her grandma's funeral.
That's what I'm saying. She ain't doing shit
Let
to
me
nobody.
tell you about the internet.
She ain't trying to hurt nobody. She ain't did shit wrong.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We just dancing, y'all. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Out here on the floor, but hey,
Tiana,
They don't give a fuck.
this is for Tiana. You are just as
don't do that.
good as you want to look. You know, when old women give you a compliment, but they tell you the 100% truth,
Just
but they
good
don't
as you
tell you
wanna
nothing.
Old women be like, "Girl, you just getting as big as you want to get."
You just so pleasantly plump, and I feel that the bigger you get, the more of you we can see.
my grandma would tell a motherfucker anything. You just get as big as you want to get. Look at you. Hey, grandma, you said this bitch fat.
Yeah, you say you look just like your daddy. Yes, you do.
Oh
my God.
Daddy
But
ugly.
you know what's crazy though? Because that's the fucked up thing about the internet, where it's like you don't have to be doing shit, but living your life and going through
Like
some
it's
type
golden.
of trauma.
Your grandma's
Your
funeral.
grandmother's funeral.
And then they
I was like,
I don't know if they
fuck you,
enhanced
bitch.
her head and made it a little bigger.
They did. That's her. Her legs little.
they might have though. You never know. I haven't seen. When the
I ain't
last time
gonna
you
lie,
saw
dog.
her?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I
Even still though,
This a
even
good
still,
a
though.
good picture of her.
Let me see her.
Man, don't laugh, seriously. She just lost her grandma, man. You see it?
So why she put that picture up?
No, that's somebody else putting the picture up. She been put that up.
She midgety.
From her neck down. From her neck down, she a bad bitch. She not a bad bitch, but she look regular.
Yo,
It's just she just got like a bobblehead. She just got a bobblehead.
she got an illegitimate mother because Faith ain't really her mother. Is Lil Kim.
No, that's not Faith's daughter. That's not Faith's daughter. That's
No,
not.
that was the other chick.
Yeah, that's the other chick.
That was the other chick before Faith. Yeah.
'Cause I know she
Ain't
wished.
gonna hurt nobody.
If she was Faith's daughter,
Just
because
ugly, baby.
Faith added a little bit
Some
of.
people ugly though, and we don't want to
Light-skinned.
admit it.
She added a little bit of light skin.
Because Chris Jr. looked like a normal kid, like a normal man. He looked like Biggie, but he looked like he got a little bit of that white in him from Faith.
He looks like he's a little husky, but that's about it. But what have we seen him recently though? Because I ain't seen him.
I saw the
since-
funeral. At the funeral, they all in the
okay.
picture. It's just that he looked normal, and she do look out of place, and it's really not her
I'm
fault.
gonna stop.
Girl
I'm gonna
can't
stop.
help that
I'm
shit,
done.
man.
It's not her fault though.
That girl can't help that
This
shit,
shit him
man.
crazy.
And I don't want to say she ugly,
Ain't.
man. That's not right.
You know what?
She cute then.
She not. She just got a big head.
Look, you just said you're not gonna. You stop.
Yeah, I'm done, bro.
She just got a big. She just got a big head.
Wow.
Good shit.
I didn't know we could do that.
Shout out to Tiana, man.
Shout out to Tiana.
Rest in
but-
peace to Miss Wallace.
Yeah, facts, man. That's crazy.
It's
So what
fuck-
we doing? We still going, or we gonna
So,
stop?
do guys face the same stigma for doing porn as women do?
No, we can move on. No.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
How would
So
you feel though if your children see you?
Well, I ain't gonna.
I tell them
I would do
motherfuckers-
it with my children with seeing me.
I'll be on OnlyFans. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Your
If
children wouldn't even care. Your children be like, my dad crazy.
my dad bought me this.
I got all girls though.
It don't matter. George
I got one
Floyd
girl,
did
one
porn.
boy.
Nobody even mentioned it.
What?
He did,
George Floyd did porn.
but
You
he
know
did
that?
it so long ago when the internet wasn't popping.
George Floyd was dropping dick.
But
Wait.
I
Okay. So what
Let
we
me
was
holler
talking
at you,
about,
let me
like,
holler at you, let me holler at you, let me holler at you, let me holler at you,
so
let me holler at you.
with Tiana, with Biggie's daughter,
I
right?
love everybody.
You know, you can't make the type of jokes that you make with a beautiful woman. Like if a woman's beautiful, you could talk shit about her and tell her she look fucked up, and she's gonna laugh about it.
Yeah, because I
With
just
Tiana-
seen Joe and I was like, Joe, happy birthday. You look your age. that's funny because she doesn't, and she's an attractive woman. But if it's an unattractive woman, and I made like an age joke,
she'd have been fight you.
she gonna come to me like,
she either gonna,
I just don't like how
it's gonna be one of three responses. She either gonna try to fight you, she's gonna want to talk to you very seriously, or she's gonna
I didn't think that was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was funny how you said that.
Either way, it's three things I don't want to fucking deal with.
So young M.A.'s being blasted by her ex-girlfriend.
Well, no, her ex-girlfriend's being blasted.
No, her ex-girlfriend
No,
blasted
her
her.
ex-girlfriend. I cleaned your ass when you shit yourself.
Yeah, which is green. That's dirty.
No, but
why did y'all even record her?
No, that's what I'm saying. Where it started was her ex-girlfriend's being blasted because, like, you just talking about I cleaned your ass when you shit yourself. Why'd you post these videos of her?
Why y'all recorded it?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Not y'all. Her ex-girlfriend recorded.
Why you let her record that?
But
you
she
saw
was
the
fucked
camera.
up. No, she was fucked up. She was like,
she was down bad.
She was all the way down bad. She couldn't even.
Cause
if you see the videos,
yeah,
bro. If you see the video, she couldn't even really control herself in the video.
Young M.A.'s bounce back is crazy because I thought that it was the end for her.
Yeah,
how bad she looked. Her eyes were yellow.
Yeah.
She
was
bounced
like
back
about
from
dying. Why the fuck is you recording this shit?
Yeah, that's dirty,
And
man.
then why you recording wiping her ass? But see, that's how you know.
Women deserve less.
I'm glad you said it.
They do.
Yo, some real shit. Because the whole shit is like, yo, this chick took you in, fucking with you, being the semi-man that you want, and did everything for you. And then when she got sick.
Jess Hilarious just said that she
sick,
agrees with Jess Hilarious just went out, got mad. She said that we're doing this live. Jess Hilarious continues to open up about the Breakfast Club, says no one comes to her defense, and Angela Yee wasn't crazy for leaving. At the end of the day, this is media.
Yeah. And
she mad because Corey Holcomb went off about Corey Holcomb.
And they been beefing, and he ain't say nothing wrong.
But the thing about it is, this media.
Yeah,
don't nobody come to them niggas' defense.
Yeah, like that. Women in media. She's not good at radio, dog. She just isn't.
She's on the Breakfast Club.
And I fuck with her because she's funny and everything. But
I don't even know if she's funny though.
She is funny when she's doing.
He laying pipe.
Send that to me.
Hey. Not for nothing. He could have been a porn star. The guy like 6'8" putting in George Floyd.
No, I've been seeing it.
That's crazy.
But no,
why did it even pop up? It's crazy.
So she's on here.
I do want to see it.
How you on the show right now when you come out? I hope it's AI, but it's on Hollywood Unlocked.
No, it's really her shit.
It's really her. It's a thing where people feel attacked when they don't get the support that they need or they want.
No, they want.
That they want from other people when Hollywood shit happens. It's fucking Hollywood.
Yeah, but
man, this is the Breakfast Club. This is media.
Yeah.
The same way she sit up here and she talk shit about other people.
You're gonna get that's like
and I like Jess Hilarious, but I don't like whole shit. You sit up here and you talk shit about other people.
The biggest show.
And when it comes to you,
the biggest
now when it comes to you, nobody comes to my defense.
Because
hey, go to hell.
Because the thing with Jess Hilarious, because like, so when they was looking for a new co-host and Jess Hilarious got the name, but people don't realize that it is a science to doing radio.
Facts.
So when she goes on there, she's actually not good at radio.
She's good at doing skits.
She's good at doing skits.
Yeah.
So like people expecting her to be this witty, quick comedian on there, and that's really not her lane. She's not really quick or witty, and she don't have a broad scope on like life. So like with Charlamagne to say something, he'll completely lose her.
Yeah.
And people see that and they be like, oh damn, that's what Angela Yee did all the time. Like Angela Yee, because Angela Yee is their age. So if you get somebody that's 30 and don't have a broad scope of anything, and you thinking of a comedian in the traditional sense, you're going to be let down by listening to Jess Hilarious.
And to be real, like Angela Yee wasn't terrible.
No, she wasn't terrible.
She wasn't terrible at all. Like she knew what she was doing.
She played them niggas though.
That's what I'm saying. She played the shit out of them. She did a bunch of fuck shit, but at the same time, she was good at radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so now they had the girl from TMZ who would fill in for Jess Hilarious.
That Lauren
Lauren
but she's
LaRosa.
good.
And that's what she does.
And she's not.
She's way better.
She's not sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's way better.
So what happens?
This radio, bro.
What happens if you put somebody
Shock radio,
if you
too.
put somebody next to somebody who ain't doing well, and then you put somebody that's actually can do it next to them, they gonna look crazy. You gonna be like, damn, she's not that good.
But see, that's where the anger comes from when they talking about,
Yeah.
they ain't have my back on this shit. No, it's the fact that you know that somebody is in your position that will take your fucking job.
Yeah.
And now as opposed to having accountability or trying to be better, now it's, hey, let me blame all of them for not having my back.
For me slacking.
Yeah, for not having my back and I'm slacking. Nah.
And I like Jess, but Jess, you full of shit on
like
this.
if you're a comedian and you all that shit and you feel like you could fire back at people and shit like that, where you got a motherfucker like Corey Holcomb coming at you, which he's a fucking powerhouse.
They've been going at it for years.
But he
But that's
been
what I'm saying.
talking about she full of shit.
And he was waiting for her to fail, and it sucks when you actually do
He a
fail
powerhouse
because
and
he
then
gonna really go
you
to
gotta
it.
be able to shoot back at a nigga like that.
And she's honestly
there.
she's not equipped because she's.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about Corey Holcomb.
I
though.
fuck with her, but
Corey
at the same
Holcomb
time-
ain't
She
that
ain't equipped.
Corey Holcomb ain't that nigga who just will fuck with you unless you fuck with him.
That's true. That's true.
Because
I'm telling you.
you know why
Corey Holcomb ain't the kind of nigga who just gonna pick some shit with you unless you did some fuck shit.
Well, you know why they fell out? So like years ago, this like a long time ago, maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago, Jess Hilarious did a photo shoot with her son, and she's like naked or topless, and she holding him. So that shit went viral because I put it up on like my Facebook years ago, and that shit literally went viral from my page. So it was viral everywhere. If you put it up, it would have went viral because it's like a provocative thing. People like, why would you do that with your kid? It was like, you know how people sexualize everything.
People that
So
talk
Corey
about
Holcomb just shared his opinion. That's nasty. This bitch, you know how Corey Holcomb's comedy is very like vulgar. Like, look at this bitch, that's
Talk
crazy as
shit,
hell.
yeah.
So they've been beefing since then. And with these like internet
took it
comedians,
personal.
they all started to do like stand up. But stand up is a science. So like
do
when
it if you're
you
internet
so you try to
comedian.
go up there and you get Corey Holcomb like y'all gonna go get exposed, and so like he used to call her less hilarious, which is a great name. But he been going at her for years. So when she when she get on the Breakfast Club, you kind of get exposed. If people hear you every day talking, you gonna get exposed.
Yeah.
If you're not good at talking.
See, a stand-up comedian could do radio because it's a thing of having to deal with the crowd and having
If
to
you're
deal with shit
actually
coming
if
up.
you actually a comedian, I hate to say Jess Hilarious is not an actual comedian, but she has a niche. She has a niche.
Yeah.
Corey Holcomb's an actual comedian.
Yeah.
Like where he's quick with it. He's quick. He can say, you say something, he can have an opinion about it. He's been around the world. He done seen shit.
Yeah.
Just like her view is very limited. She talks like a fan. So like when somebody talk about net worth, she really be like thinking like a net worth is real. Or she
In Orlando, April 11th at the Funny Bowl.
it'll be 12 people there. But
They're gonna come see her.
now they-
They gonna pack out for that.
I
They gonna
fuck
pack
with
out
her.
for that.
I don't like that type of move though.
They gonna pack out for that.
it's cool.
Like I don't like
But
that kind of
that's-
move.
But you know that's what she was going to do. And the thing
like
is,
that
like,
kind of
at this
move.
point, you know what's going to happen from this point. Now they're going to be like, oh, the Breakfast Club. And this is not to say that I fuck with Charlamagne or Envy on any level, but
he hate
not-
everybody. I was waiting for it.
no.
I know why though. I
What I'm saying
understand why.
is, it's not that I hate them motherfuckers or dislike them or like them. But what I'm saying is, I'm just being impartial in the situation. But what's gonna come down is they're gonna be like, oh, what a Breakfast Club, it's a man's club. This
I don't think
hating
they
on
are.
women
But you
and
know why?
da-da-da.
Because people can see that she's not good. Because that's
And
the
then
thing.
and guess
Just
what?
because people can see it doesn't mean
No,
that it's not gonna happen.
Because guess what though? They got a whole nother fucking woman sitting there ready to slide in.
slide in.
That's true.
And she already slid it because now she's permanent. The Lauren LaRosa girl's permanent now.
They
gave her a
all
title
she did
and
was just
everything.
fuck herself up.
She fucked herself
And you know what?
because you got in your feelings about what Corey Holcomb
There's gonna be a
said.
whole group of fans that fuck with her that's gonna be like, yo, but no, they was
But they
all-
ain't big enough.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
And honestly,
Breakfast Club been going over 10 years.
Honestly, it's
they're
not.
big enough.
No, they've been going
Her
on for
fan-
longer than 10 years.
No, what I'm saying is like mainstream.
Yeah.
So the thing is, she just ain't. Her fans ain't gonna be enough to fuck up the Breakfast Club. We're not gonna stop listening to it.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's never going to be that. Like,
And it's like
you
people
might lose 20 fans.
But people see it though, because like the reason why she did that just now, because she was doing a little stuff that it was going viral. Look, Jess Hilarious looks disinterested. Even though I come from radio, so people.
But then she on there talking about how, damn, Charlamagne, my dude, like I'm over there, we eating oxtails with his wife. Envy my guy, this and that. They got all this shit documented and recorded. These your niggas.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden nobody got your back. I hope this is like some shit they just doing.
They probably will say it.
I don't think so because she.
I
her
pray it
feelings.
is because
That's just her and
you
her
fucking
feelings.
up.
They've been putting a lot of clips up of her like being disinterested during interviews and like looking like she have an attitude, even though radio is it's kind of boring because it's just like real radio. The Breakfast Club is kind of like it's an exaggerated version of radio because they do long form interviews. That's not normally how radio goes.
Yeah,
so it's really just play music. You say a few things and then you go back to this, and you really just like doing a lot of social networking the whole time.
Doing shit to keep people there for advertisers. Yeah.
So like when they recording, it looks like she disinterested, but really radio is just a lot of sitting around.
Yeah.
But if the internet already decided that, oh look, she disinterested, she jealous, she don't like this, she's not good. The internet can create a
Let me
narrative
say about that media. They can make that shit look like what it ain't.
They can create a narrative, and if you not built for it, you will lash out like she did, because she could have ignored all this
I
shit.
say the best and the worst thing that happened to our society is social media.
Yeah. Because social media can create a narrative, and people will argue with you based on that narrative. Like they'll be like,
Social media could be 1,000% wrong, but if it's popular opinion, it is what it is. But that was the point I was making earlier. Was like, hey, we might be saying this right now because this shit just happened, and we'd be like, oh, people are gonna have the side of the Breakfast Club, but you never know. Like the way that social media is and the world is right now, motherfucker might be like, no, just hilarious. It's a woman.
She gonna have a
second woman that got done dirty. And
She gonna have 100,000 people who say that.
she can cry if she
But
cries.
this is the thing. What I'm saying is, I agree with that, but you never fucking know because it could be a whole movement that follows behind that and be like, oh, well, cancel. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, you never know.
That's true. It could be, but it's
been crazier shit.
The only thing
You know what I'm saying?
the only thing that kind of like interferes with that is the way that she's handling it. People quickly turn on her like, "Damn, why you doing all that?" Like
She did too much.
yeah. And it's like
so what we doing?
Yeah, we're good. We're done.
Cause I'm
This
sure.
nigga just this
I'm
nigga
drunk, nigga.
At the end of recent shows, this nigga's just been like, you know what? I'm done.
yeah, you took the
Fuck
Hey,
this.
Yeah, you got it right at the time.
Am I wrong?
Fuck all this.
This is what
No, you're not
You
wrong.
felt it, right? It's,
this
Yeah,
been.
no,
this
we
been
all
a-
we all
this
know
been a
what
Gorilla
it's
Boys.
about there. It's the fucking Gorilla Boys, and guess what? You can suck our fucking balls and dicks.
And I don't know how much of this we
See,
actually.
I was finishing before this nigga would even say some shit like that.
Hey, motherfucker, it's the goddamn Gorilla Boys, and we out this motherfucker cause we love y'all bitches and we love to drink alcohol
Yeah.
and do all that crazy shit. So,
I'm gonna go home.
fuck y'all. I'm going home too. You know what I mean?
we ended
Where the
on
music
time
at? We
tonight.
need some music to take us out this motherfucker, Cisco. Goddamn, I'm gonna just dance like this until motherfuckers know that the music on.
Just go shut up.